Hello, everybody. I've been saying I was going to do this for a long time, and I was doing another thing that y'all are going to see at another point, and, well, I said something along those lines, and, so here you go. Goblin story time. Hang on, wait a second. I gotta put on my gluvas. Gluvas are important. They make my storytelling better, I guess. Bodhi, I love you. Okay. You guys didn't know what ride you were on, I guess. This is an attempt. No water. Oh, some water. Drink water. Hydrate or dehydrate. This is an attempt at reading the Lorax by Dr. Seuss. I don't know what I'm going to do, so good luck. Yeah, we're in it for a friend. Thank you, the school that is big and starts with a Y, for putting this book online for free. And hopefully nobody gets mad at me for doing this. And I don't know, hopefully, yeah, anywho. Okay, so, welcome. Under the mushroom cap. Wait. Under the mushroom cap, yes, okay. For this rendition of The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. Okay. Oh, look at him. He's cute. He'd look better green, though. Ooh, no, go away, clicky clacky. Well, okay, well. My device where I have a beautiful guest might die. So, oh wait, no, I have a cable. Oh, good. Maybe I am a YouTuber. I don't know. This is weird. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Okay. The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. A Random House, New York publisher. For Audrey, Lark, and Leia, with love. Ooh, look at this. At the far end of town, where the grickle grass grows, and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no birds ever sing excepting old crows. I like old crows. Is the street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood, just as long as it could, before someone lifted the Lorax away. Where'd he go? I don't know, but we'll find out. What was the Lorax?
What was the Lorax?
Oh, why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere? From the far end of town, where the grickle grass grows, the old Onceler still lives here. Ask him. He knows. You won't see the Onceler. Don't knock at his door. He stays in his lurkin, cold under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of muffered moof. And on special dank nights in August, it's August, and he peeks out of his shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. I wish I had coins to jingle. Oh, look, what a cool house. On the end of a rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents and a snail. And the shell, not a snail, a nail. And the shell of a great, it's only 3? Shoot. Grandfather snail. Oh, good. He tossed it in. Good job. Look at that. Whee! Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you've paid him the proper amount. Ooh, it makes a clicking sound. I don't like that. Then he hides what you've paid him away in his snub. I want a snub. His secret strangle hole. Strange, not strangle. In his groovulous glove. Then he grunts, but probably not like that. He's not a goblin. I will call you by the whispermaphone, for the secrets I tell are for your ears alone. Schlup! Down schlups the whispermaphone to your ear, and the old Onceler whispers. They're not very clear, since they have to come down through that snregly hose. And he sounds as if he had smallish bees up his nose. Now I'll tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray. The fuck do gray teeth sounds like? I don't know. Oh, right, shoot, this is a kid's story. Sorry, my bad. How the Lorax got lifted away. It all started way back. Remember, he's talking like this the whole time because he's got bees in his nose. I don't want to do that. It all started way back. Such a long time back. Ooh, that's the snuggly phone. Way back in the days when the grass was still green and the ponds were still wet and the clouds were still clean and the song of the swami swans rang out in space. One morning I came to this glorious place and I first saw the trees, the truffula trees, the bright-colored tufts of the truffula trees. Mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. Wow, that's awesome. Look at those things. They kind of look like lollipops, but cats got to them first. Oh boy. Little dudes. And under the trees, I saw the brown barbaloots frisking about in their barbaloot suits as they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits, from the rippleless pond. Hum, num, num, truffula fruits. Came a comfortable sound of the humming fish humming while splashing around. Aw, they look like they're having such a good time. What if I did that? Do you guys like that more? You can see the whole thing the whole time. But those trees, oh, he's obsessed. Those trees, those truffula trees. All my life I'd been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts was much softer than silk. And they had the sweet smell of fresh buttery milk. Yeah, personally, not my thing, but that's okay. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. I unloaded my cart. I have a cart. I like carts. Carts are good. The Onceler. Ooh. Dude, what the fuck? Sorry, kid show. In no time at all, I had built a small shop. Okay, he built a shop. And then I chopped down why? I chopped down a truffula tree with one chop. Wha-cha! Well, okay. And the great skillful skill, and with great speed, I took the soft tuft, and I needed a thneed. That looks like a weird thing. Also, what did you do with the rest of the truffula tree? Like, did you make a spear to defend yourself from your enemies? I don't know, whatever. I like spears. Spears are good. That's depressing. Okay, we'll leave it to Dr. Seuss. The instant I'd finished, I heard a gasump, and I looked. I saw something pop out of a stump. But a stump implies... okay. The stump of a tree I'd chopped down. It was a sort of a man. Describe him? Well, that's hard. I don't know if I can. Ooh. He was shortish, and oldish, and brownish, and mossy. And he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy. Oh, that's weird. Mister, he said with a sawdusty sneeze. I am the Lorax. Ha! I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongue. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs. I won't do that for your ears. He was very upset as he shouted and puffed, "What's that thing you've made out of my truffula truff?" Oh, truffula tuft. There we go. Okay. How? Look, Lorax, Look, 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 like this. Look, look. I said, there's no cause for alarm. I chopped just one tree. I am doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a thneed. A thneed is a fine something that all people need. It's a shirt. It's a sock. It's a glove. It's a hat. But it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers for bicycle seats. Wow, that's a lot of whatever. The Lorax said, "Sir, you are crazy with greed." It probably didn't sound like that, but there is no one on earth who would buy that foul thneed. It's a thneed. Look at that. So why? But that very next minute, I proved him he was wrong. For just at that minute, a chap came along, and he thought that the thneed I had knitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.58. I laughed at the Lorax. You poor stupid guy. You never can tell what some people will buy. Oh, dear. He's got a suit, too. Like, it's a suit. I repeat, cried the Lorax, I speak for the trees. I'm busy, I told him. Shut up, if you please. I rushed across the room, and in no time at all, built a radio phone. Wow, ingenious. I put in a quick call. I called all my brothers and uncles and aunts. No sisters? Weird. And I said, listen here. Here's a wonderful chance. For the whole Wensler family to get mighty rich. Oh, boy. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Nitch. Turn at left Weehawken. Ooh, I like that. Weehawken. Sharp right at South Stitch. I don't like that. It looks like a factory. Oh, no. And in no time at all, in the factory I built, the whole Wensler family were all knitting full tilt. I guess working. I like knitting. Whatever. We were all knitting thneeds, yes, just as busy as bees, to the sound of chopping of the truffula trees. I don't like him. No, he's chopping down the trees. But look, it's like a Barnaby in a little wagon, but doing really sad things. I don't like this. I'm with this dude. Then, oh baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow. Ugh, yuck. Holy shit. So I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 truffula trees with one smacker. We were making thneeds 4 times as fast as before, and the Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. Nope. Oh, look, the private in chief. Wow. Wensler in chief. Look at, they're so sad. I don't like him. No. Oh, boy, okay. But the next week, he knocked on my new office door. He snapped, I am the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping down as fast as you please. But I am also in charge of the brown barbaloots who played in the shade in their barbaloot suits and happily lived eating truffula fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffula fruits to go round, and my poor barbaloots are all getting crummies. The crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. This is lame. Look at him, sending them away. It's sad. They loved living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys, he cried. And he sent them away. No more barbaloots in their barbaloot suits. Sad. I, the Onceler, felt sad. Wait, I'm not the Onceler. Hang on. The Onceler, not me, felt sad as I watched them all go. But business is business. Oh, shit, I'm a business goblin. And business must grow, regardless of crummies in the tummies, you know. Ugh. You need a thneed. West, north, east, south. No, you don't need a thneed. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need the newest iPhone either. I meant no harm. I most truly did not. But I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factories, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, and I biggered the loads. Of the thneeds I shipped out, I was shipping them forth, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more thneeds. And the biggered my money. I biggered my money, which everyone needs. Then again, he came back. I was fixing some pipes when the old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes. I am the Lorax. He coughed and he whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffled. He snargled and sniffed. Onceler! He cried with a kerfufflous croak. Onceler! You're making such smogulous smoke. My poor swami swans, why they can't sing a note. No one can sing with smog in his throat. That's true. That looks awful. It's not good. Resonates. And so, said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you've smogged up around here. Lorax is pissed. Oh, gross. What's more, snapped the Lorax, his dander was up. Let me say a few words about gloopity gloop. Your machinery chugs on, day and night without snop. Stop, not snop. Stop. Making gloopity glup. Also sloppity slop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you. You dirty Onceler, you. Gross. No, the fish, no. You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hummed. No more can they hum, from their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. Their walk on their fins and get woefully weary in search of some water that isn't so smeary. Damn. Oh, Onceler's mad. And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax, now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap, yap, yap. Bad, bad, bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you. I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering. Oh my God, it's really big. Biggering. Turning more Truffula trees into thneeds, which everyone needs. Damn. Okay, interesting. This is the Lorax on Goblin style, I guess. Damn. Oh man, the angle that my guest has is definitely the coolest angle of the kit. Okay, well. At the very moment we heard a loud whack from outside in the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall. the very last truffula tree of them all. Damn, that's depressing. We don't want that. No more trees. No more Sneeds. No more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into my cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars. Now, all that was left neath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax and I. Oh. The Lorax said nothing. Just gave me a glance. Just gave me a very, very sad backwards glance as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants. And then I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hoisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. Poof. I guess the Lorax lifted himself away. Oh, hee hee hee. And all that Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with one word. Unless. Whatever that meant, well, I just couldn't guess. But that was long, long ago. But each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away. Through the years while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about with all of my heart. But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the words of the Lorax seem perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Oh, I love that. It is my favorite. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a moon. Hi, moon. So, catch, calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last truffula seeds. And truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula tree. Oh, sorry. Plant a new truffula. Treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest. Protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back. Oh, wow. Oh, it's the Lorax. Yay. Oh, it's over. Oh, we got to read the ending again. So, catch, calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds. And the truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula. Treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest. Protect it from axes that hack. then the Lorax and all his friends may come back. Ah, thank you, Dr. Seuss. Yes, yes, very good. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing will get better. It's not. The beauty of that sentiment is that it must be true. The world can be better because of you. I hope you've enjoyed Goblin Story Time and a few minutes under the mushroom cap with me and mine. I hope you can plant a tree, whether in the soil or in someone's mind, to take the environment take the environment as your responsibility to take care of so the earth can be around for future generations for criminy crystal stickets, or that you are loved and you're kind to people. Protect the environment or the Lorax will find you. Goodbye. Good night.